What's happening, everyone? Sammy here from Losses to Lessons. As I continue to grow this channel and in this space, please give me some grace. This journey, I'm going to be improving along the way. Some of the best advice I get comes from my wife. And honestly, she's like a no BS person, so I gotta really take heed. She's usually the voice of reason in the house and around here. Check the plant. So today I'm going to attempt to look at the camera a little bit more. I'm going to try not to ramble too much because I'm not going to be reading off a teleprompter today. I'm going to just stick to the little bullet points I have in my notebook and then, be raw. Now, this next part I have to read because this is very, very important. Meanwhile, no problems. This is not financial advice. Trading is very risky. My success may not be your success. I'm simply sharing my experiences and what I'm seeing in the market. As always, do your own research and make your own decision. Now that that's out of the way, I actually went live this morning, believe it or not, because my son was homesick. So I said, you know what? Let me try and go, live. He couldn't go to summer camp, but it's okay. He gets to see that he go live. He was also in the camera. He said hello. I set the live stream up around 1 o'clock this morning because I was just up tinkering around with OBS and trying to figure out like how to put the screen and then myself within the screen. It was a lot. So I did something wrong. I didn't even put a description. I was sharing a screen that was only like very, very small. So you don't really miss nothing. I basically was learning on the fly. But guess what? Nobody show up. It's okay. Nobody showed up, but that's all right, man. I still was able to trade. I trade Meta, QQQ, and Amazon, and I went green today. I didn't give no money back to the market, and the market didn't take any money from me. But anyways, this is exactly why I need to stick to a script. Let's get into the trades. Today I got into 3 call options. As I was saying, Meta, Amazon, and QQQ. I saw the Meta pre-market. Pre-market, I saw my Sammy Buy signal. It was telling me, hey, pay attention to this one because it can go up or it might go up. So I paid attention to Meta. Amazon had the same kind of setup. So I paid attention to both and I was very successful. Of course, I left money on the table because with me, I pretty much trade on the 5-minute candle. So every 5 minutes, it either goes up or goes down or it does what it wants to do. I'm going to walk you through my setup on how I saw the market, and hopefully you learn something from what I did, and you can probably apply it to your trading journey. Stand by. Again, this is not financial advice. This is simply what I did, my experiences. All right. So pre-market, I had a look at 6 screens. 6 of my screens, I have what I'm looking at. Meta. This is normally be MU. App loving, Apple, because Apple, whatever happens to Apple moves the entire market, I'm telling you. QQQ and Amazon or something else. Today I was looking at Meta at first. Let's go ahead and change this to 1 screen. All right. Around 9 o'clock a.m., Meta give my Sammy Buy signal alert for me to pay attention. Now, of course, I can't enter the market for options before 9:30, so I had to wait until the market opened. Once the market opened up at 9:30, this my little confirmation saying, yep, it's going up today. Then another huge green candle, but I got in at around 9:32. I bought a few contracts for Meta. It went up, and I took profit. I took profit within this green candle here. It was good. Next on my list, I saw Amazon. Amazon was giving me that Q again. AMZN. Pre-market, Amazon was giving me a cue saying, hey, pay attention to me too, you know. So I didn't get in exactly at 9:30 or 9:32 or 9:35. I got in on this nice green candle, but the second candle was an indecision candle or a doji. So I got out pretty early, a small little scalp. It pulled back, but then it shot up again. Left some money on the table, but I came out clean. The last trade I made today was the Qs. QQQ. Again, same setup. I waited for my Sammy Buy signal this time though. Pre-market, it didn't really tell me much, but because the others were moving, Amazon started to move just as good. So it gave me my cue and I said, look at this, Sammy Buy signal is moving, it's working. As soon as it gave me the signal, I waited for the confirmation and I got in just to ensure and show, because I was live doing this, even though nobody showed up. It'd been pretty cool to show the audience that, hey, between 9:30 to 11 o'clock, that's the best time to use my Sammy Buy sell signal. I got in around 9:55, and I got out around 10 o'clock. All right, so let's recap. Pre-market, I just have 6 screens up. From these 6 screens, then I'll be looking at, okay, is anything signaling me to buy or sell or do anything? What is the news saying? I get an alert pre-market from something called Bazinga Bells. I'll show you that at a later video, how to set that up. I set up those alerts. And that tells me how the market is doing at that time, or what to expect on the opening bell, or what happened before the bell closed yesterday. Just some trading news or stock market news. That is very important about trading. Just knowing what the news is saying, it gives you a little bit of an edge, to me, in my opinion. After I find what I'm going to be trading today, then I go to that actual ticker symbol. I change it from a 6-screen layout to a 1-screen layout, or I just have it open in a different tab. Then I look to see, hey, is this thing telling me to buy or sell? I wait for my good setups. I get in. I see my profit. I take my profit. Rome was not built in a day. 1-1 fill the basket. I know. Hold on. All right, y'all. That's it for me. 3 trades, Meta, Amazon, then the QQQ. Thankfully, I was able to get in, get out, make some money, take some money from the market, don't give it back to the market, and shoot. In my book, that's always a good day. Now, I'm very curious to find out, what did you trade today? If you traded anything at all, what did you trade? Drop the ticker symbol in the comments. Maybe in the future, I could do a quick little comparison, read the chart. I could tell you what I see, what my signals pick up. What did I miss? Tell me if I missed something, you know what I'm saying? Remember, I'm not here because I have all the answers. I'm here to learn from you the same way you are here to learn from me. Let's learn together in this journey while I'm doing real trades with no hype, trusting the process, never counting myself out. You never count yourself out. Sammy here from Losses to Lessons. I'm out.